Hey, welcome to Civilization 7, the only game where you can conquer the world with the power of science. Yeah, that's right, Napoleon. So just to let you guys know, I'm not very good at this game, but I was sent Civilization 7 Founders Edition very gracefully by Firaxis and 2K, and they've also sponsored this video. So thank you to them for the game and sponsoring this video. I'm being distracted by Napoleon voguing over here. This is Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin is happy here because he hasn't seen the horrors that exist in 2025. Ben Franklin is probably one of the most interesting founding fathers, and let's just read a description of what he's good at. +1 science per age on production buildings, +50% production towards constructing production buildings, +1 science per age from active endeavors. So if you couldn't tell by his little book over here, he likes his frickin' science. Last time I didn't play with any mementos. That is absolutely not happening this time. Mementos are basically little bonuses that you get for playing more of Civ 7. A lot of these are really good. You unlock them throughout the game. I think my favorite one is Complaint to Ian Nisser, purely based on the history of someone being so upset about substandard copper that they had to write an entire clay tablet about it. I think I might as well go with that one. But more importantly, Benjamin Franklin also has Bifocals, which gives him 50 influence after researching tech or civic mastery. Now, this is really good because you can basically just pay people to go away. So now, with the power of science and substandard copper on our side, let's see how much havoc we can cause by the end of the Antiquity Age.
So that we may know how nations are built.
So, is it nation building if we invade people with spearmen? Did you just groan at me? You might not have known this, but Benjamin Franklin wasn't actually Greek. He was this thing called American. Now, for the civilization, there's all sorts of different ones you can pick. The game recommends Greece, and I think we'll go with it too. You get +3 influence per turn on the palace, +30% production towards constructing the oracle, and you get some unique units and buildings too. You get the hoplites, which are pretty good infantry units, I think. You can also build the Acropolis, and you also get the Parthenon, which gets you even more influence. Influence is pretty underrated because you use it to do any sort of diplomacy, whether you want to declare war or just to stop neighboring city-states from attacking you. It'll be pretty good. Benjamin Franklin of Greece. I think that's a pretty accurate simulation of history, if I remember my history classes. All right, more science, damn it. Civilization 7 is a game about cunning strategy, diplomacy, shrewd warfare. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna be like, science, science, science. You wanna be friends? You can take over the whole world by being nice to people. Let me just check if this makes sense for a settlement. The game says that we should settle here, and the game is wrong. I wanna settle on a swamp, like it's Florida. Still have fresh water? Yeah. And boom. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a scout. Cotton. Great. So the first thing we're going to do is scout around, see what's in the area. You can also do this like spear bomb search ability, which will show you a GPS location of the nearest tourist trap. Gift shop. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Please come to our store. We have mugs that say, I love Henrietta. Is that a real place? I don't know if that's a real place. Now, I think, according to my sources, I don't know if it's true or not. I think most scientists know how to read and write, but whatever that is. What is something that Ben Franklin would do? He'd probably scout. Probably take his little kite, try to figure out what's going on. Oh, I totally forgot. We already start with an extra economic leader attribute, which gives us +1 gold per age on the palace and city halls. You just know Ben Franklin's like already putting his face on the coins. You just know. The Redwood Forest. Very demure. An elder of this remote village has died. Press F to pay respects. The body is wrapped in a vibrant hand-woven textile. In its colors and patterns, the stories of its creators. I mean, if this was America, we would just steal it. It's ours now. I mean, we'll sell it. That's America, baby. We'll take your stuff and sell it. Already feeling like Mr. Franklin. I think everyone will be happy to live in some flat tundra. We'll make sure to copy-paste all those generic apartment buildings over there. Oh, they're made of clay. It's like one of those cake videos. So I have something of a plan here. I need to find the closest city-state I can and immediately try to befriend them. Because building units and fighting is hard and I want someone else to do it for me. I also need to find another civilization so that I can start putting all of the influence I have to good work. Whoa, that revealed a ton of territory. Okay, Gung Ne. So what makes influence so good is that we can basically befriend all of the independents we want to. We only have 78 influence right now, but eventually we'll even be able to turn you into one of our cities and be your overlord in the meantime. A very generous overlord, you know, not like a mean overlord or anything. Just America would love to be a classical republic. I'm sorry, I mean Greece. What the people truly yearn for is despotism. I mean, look at that science game. The people yearn for science and production. Clearly. Source. I made it up. I'm seeing a lot of area we can settle. This is fantastic. Look at all of this available free real estate that I'm sure nobody has claimed yet. Imagine being a gopher stuck on this little island. You'd be the loneliest gopher ever. Fortress of Solitude. Normally I wouldn't do it this quickly, but do you see how good all this land is? Yeah, I think we should make a city over here. I think we should make a city over here. I mean, just think of all the oil we can get. Now let's go ahead and befriend this independent over here. What's that old saying? If you don't have friends, just pay people to be your friends. They'll have to pretend to like you if you give them money. I think that's how the old saying goes. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. We have a surprisingly open chunk of land to ourselves, I gotta say. Oh, my cotton fields just got destroyed by a flood. Oh, shoot. Oh, but we got a free soldier. Yes. Oh, that's so good. Repair plantation. Words you never want to see in American history. How about just a settler instead? No, I'll repair it. I'll repair it. In case you didn't remember history class, the Ben Franklin civilization did write the Odyssey in 3340 BC. In case you didn't know, Franklin has carefully curated what is available to match what his people need. Ah, good. Evil tyrant Ben Franklin, controlling the info. I like how that message is like, you're controlling the info. Do this terrible thing of building a garden. Interesting world so far. I picked an archipelago because I thought it would just look interesting. I guess that's correct. The only friends I have are these guys down here. Just make sure they know that I support them. Emissaries from Gungne have arrived and pronounced that the Greek Empire deserves all glory and respect. To honor the friendship, they present a generous gift. 33 gold. Not bad. Ooh, look at this prime real estate over here. I mean, as much as this one might be technically better, if we settle over here, we can kind of bridge between the continents, which is pretty cool. We can kind of bridge between, like, the ocean and this river. That's pretty neat. Yeah, this is a cool area. Oh, go ahead and build our library over here, too. +3 science and +1 culture. It's a shame we don't know how to swim yet. That's really unfortunate. Oh, what's over here? More water. How is it that I picked a diplomacy-heavy character, and so far I have found no one? I'm just completely alone over here. How did I manage to do that? I feel like I just handicapped myself. Are we all alone out here? Wow, this city's gonna have all the works. Gonna have horses, maybe some fish. You'll let some marble statues, some flat tundra, some hides, and jade. Yo, this city's about to be so stacked. Nice. Oh, look at that road. Boom. Just like immediately. Oh, looks like we took possession of the city-state over here. Gungne. Excellent job. Yeah, at the very least we can have them grow, which is wonderful. And eventually we can incorporate them into our empire too, which is pretty good. Yeah, I really need to invent boats. I have never seen this much land to myself in a Civ game before. I didn't delete the other Civs, I promise. Do I just have this continent all to myself? Truly American. Kind of sweet. Ooh, for being the suzerain, it lets me construct the Emporium. Or I could get Lapis Lazuli. Yeah, I think so. Duty to one another is duty to the self. Diplomacy grows more and more powerful with practice. Yeah, you gotta charge it up. Everyone knows that. Well, since there's no one around here, we may as well just be happy instead. Gosh, how unfortunate. End of the world over here. I have truly never seen a continent this empty and up for grabs before. This is remarkable. Wow. I honestly might just go over our settler limit. I'm playing on a pretty easy difficulty. I'm not too worried about anything bad happening. Is this what the game recommends? No, it's not at all. But it wants me to settle in a place that doesn't have any fresh water, which might be okay. I think I would rather play it safe and just settle around here. Great. We can immediately get some sheeples. Fantastic. Make sure to steal all of the resources from the other cities, just to bring them back to you. I think I only got one goody hut, if I'm not mistaken. I think I literally only found the one. You can also tell them to build these lookout posts, so I feel like having one over here just makes sense. Wow, I am truly alone out here. What is happening? I mean, what is happening is that we're about to get 15% more gold. Let's go. All right, I'll unlock sailing now. Let me just go ahead and steal one of your boats, so that way I can kind of explore it around. I see you brought it out to the middle of nowhere. That's great. Ah, yes. The giant ice fall down here. Definitely more of what I wanted to see. If we just get some wine, we can forget how alone we are. Looks like we just found the Northeast Passage. That's good. Have to get some nuclear icebreakers down there. So we could either get some dates, which give us some food or some happiness, or we could go for money. Yeah, I think we would like money, just knowing Ben Franklin. I think we would prefer that. Over here we get a pretty good expedition base. Huh, yeah, looks hella useful. Sweet. Oh, because it's on the Redwood Forest. Of course, that's where people can go hiking. All right, and I can finally go over here. Right, let's go ahead and get some more food and some more production. I cannot believe how empty the world is. Like, they're just letting us have all of this continent. Surprisingly chill, you know? Wow, there isn't even anyone over here, too. That's so funny. I feel like this is a game where you build tall, you know? I went into this thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be Ben Franklin and I'm gonna cause some havoc. I think the real premise of this video is I'm Ben Franklin, how tall can I build in Civ 7? This is so chill and peaceful. What on earth is going on right now? Oh, I have finally met a new civilization. Oh, Lafayette. Welcome. Yeah, might as well friendly greeting, for sure. Surveyors have devised a specialized rod for measuring coastline, sizing up the world one calculation at a time. Map makers will be eager to test its worth. I think we study it, yeah. What a mutually intelligible conversation. Local healers treat up wounds with the thick mats of kelp that wash up on the shore. The kelp is also edible. Just a little hungry. A new civilization. Yeah, might as well be friendly. For sure. Alien civics, I don't care. Franklin citizens wander the garden finding beauty and knowledge amidst the lush leaves and exquisite flowers. Well, that's nice. That's good. Getting 7 gold per turn over here, which is pretty good. Also, I'm gonna found a city sort of like up here-ish, I think. I wish I could settle on the dates, but you can't do that in Civ 7 anymore. You gotta just settle, like, next to them. I feel like the scale of Civ 7 is just sort of zoomed in, you know? Finally, a new city-state. Hello, Taruga. Yes, I will be the first to befriend you as well. That's what I'm supposed to be doing more of. What you gonna do? Ooh, this tile's stacked though. Look at that tile. Oof. I love these emporiums that I can build too, because it's just like, wherever I want to have more gold, I can just add more gold. If I want to make this tile even more stacked, more gold, more money. Wahaha. I am totally about to be attacked by that galley over there. That's unfortunate, but at least I can go ahead and settle another city. Ooh, I can play as Chola. Sweet. Uh-oh. Oh god. Just run. Just get out of there. Oh, good lord. Ah, yes, the wheel. I would love to build a villa. So the only real downside that I can tell so far is just -5 to the settlement limit, which I guess is fine. Low happiness, I guess I'm not. But look at how happy they look over here, though. You're telling me with all that happiness, they're still unhappy? Come on, I don't believe that. Normally I would be all about throwing some specialists over in here, but look at that happiness. I don't think I can afford to be sad right now. I think we just need to comfort eat. Ooh, I got gold. Milestone gold. We might not have much culture. The military is kind of mid. The science is doing alright, but money, we sure know how to make money. Yeah. Dyes and pearls. Look at that. Look at everything we're hooking up. We have more resources than we can even take. Wow. That's crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and befriend y'all too. Perfect. I'm just imagining us having the most chill, peaceful game ever, while everyone else is just like suffering, crying, sobbing, trying to survive. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, I think we throw a city down here and then we're gonna be so far over our limit. But like, we gotta just settle everywhere before someone else like tries to settle us. We gotta. Oh, a new continent. Our explorer is naming it Congo Craton. What an excellent name for a continent. Congo Craton. That's good. Ooh, there's so many volcanoes around here. Imagine living on this tiny island. Like, how do you get down from here? That's crazy. The craziest thing about this is that it's only turn 42, and we've found out that we have this whole continent to ourselves, and we can just build as tall as we want to, make as much money as we want to. I didn't expect our game to be this surprisingly developy. Gotta build tall. The surprising serenity of just having the entire continent to yourself is not lost on me by any account. Wow, so the world just kind of ends over here too. Interesting. These maps are big. Holy frick. I kind of can't believe how big the maps are in this game. Jeez. Honestly, super impressive. Believe it or not, this game is still incredibly chill. This may be the greatest start anyone's seen so far for Civ 7. This is unbelievable. Especially if you just want to play like development. Kind of reminds me of Civ 5. Just like, kind of reminds me of how you could just like win just purely based on developing. Let it be known that this game is equally enjoyable, even if you're just sort of developing the whole game. I'm having a great time right now. Ooh, I receive a free civic when you become the suzerain of a city-state, including this one. That seems really good because I get 2, or maybe just 1. Well, with that extra influence, I can also befriend independent Teotihuacan over here. Sweet. Alright, now I can actually play the influence game. Now this is getting fun. Oh, I can do the same over here. I'm already doing that one. Even better then. Code of laws. Oh, I managed to get stuck up a river. It's cool that you can go up a river, but only so far. That's interesting. The first ever wall of all time. I'm sorry, I'll shut up now. Probably start upgrading some of these places to cities too. Wow, I finally found another civilization's borders after 51 turns. That is insane. Now granted, there's probably some over here. I just haven't explored too far yet because I've been so focused on building up my little area. This is the best game. This is such a satisfying game. Like, look at this game. I'm so happy. Eventually, I should probably start incorporating some of these city-states too. Maybe next turn even. The wheel part 2. Yeah. I also have altars, which are pretty good because they give you +1 in basically everything. Like, oh yes, I do want to have an extra 1 to everything. Please and thank you. Why are some of these units damaged? Is it because of the volcano? That's pretty funny. So it looks like we have this continent pretty secured. I would also want to secure this area, and this area, and this area. Why is this such like a stacked game? This is insane. Wow. Emissaries from Cthep have arrived and pronounced that Greek Empire deserve all glory and respect. Yes, very much so. Agree. I know I'm just gonna be like crazy over my settler limit, but like, come on. You're telling me that you wouldn't like try to snag as much land as you could too? I mean, surely you would. Oh, look at that wall. Or is that a dam? That's awesome. What was that sound? Did something scary happen? Ah, river flooded. Yeah, you know, that is pretty scary. I think I agree. Hey, Cthep, how you doing? So, I know that we kind of just became your suzerain and all, but, I just really want to make sure we lock you into a longer term contract. How does that sound? I think that would be chill. We're gonna have to be the most ultra-wide empire ever because nobody else is here and I don't want people to get to it first. Why? Like, okay, now I'm finally seeing civilizations and stuff. Why has it taken so long for them to expand? What is Kutai? Kutai Matipara. Let me just make sure to snag this island. Just being like extra careful about it, I'll sort of snag this area too. Our happiness may be suffering, but also I can't afford to care right now. Let me just, yep, go ahead and buy another settler. I don't feel great about what I'm having to do, but I am having to do it. I think we can all agree on that. Oh, their river flooded. Oh, that's wonderful. It's not my disaster. Oh, how perfect is that? Yes, yes. Why am I hearing the sounds of like a volcano erupting somewhere? I hope that's just a coincidence. So just for a quick status update, I am only very over my happiness limit right now. But what am I supposed to do? There's so many areas I want to claim before the AI does. This probably isn't going to be good. Oh, everywhere is sad. Okay, just a couple more cities and then I'll stop. Oh, good lord. This is bad, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, Confucius is just crushing it in science right now. How about a little research collaboration? Excellent. I don't think who you do it with really matters. Yes, I will accept. Very wide empire. I have a feeling other people are just like murdering each other, crying, sobbing, just like all squinched up against one corner of the map. And we're just over here like, no, we're chilling. We're chilling. Settlement limit. Yes. I can't even assign these resources anywhere. Good lord. I feel like I'm truly suffering from success right now. Receive a free technology when you become the suzerain of a city-state, including this one. Oh, sweet. Nice. Nice. Couple free techs. Awesome. Gift study all the time it needs. Ah, and navigation. Excellent. What's over here? These tiles are so good, too. This one is 4, 4, and 1. I can't even see all the rest of them around here. What I can see is that I should probably go settle over here, just so that I don't get barbarian gallied. There's no such thing as barbarians, just misunderstood people, so they say. Tortuga Town. Can't give you any resources, that's okay. How did I take damage? Oh, the volcano erupted and damaged my settler. Oh, that's funny. Well, volcano eruption never hurt anyone. And city number 10. Everybody give it up for city number 10. Oh god, what am I supposed to do about all of these? City number 11. Give it up for city number 11. Okay, I'll stop after this, I promise. There's just so much free real estate. Let me just be honest, I think that's a perfectly valid decision. Nice, I have completed the military milestone purely by just settling a bunch. That is fantastic. I am so far over my settlement limit. I don't think that's the way that you're supposed to do it, but I'll take it. No, my city! Aw, frick. Aw, who could have seen the volcano eruption happening when I settled right next to a volcano? Spooky. Waltz, are you okay? Yeah, I don't think anything even got damaged. Huh. The great civilizations of the world have risen, and in their rise others too ascend. Those once thought to be barbarians now lay equal claims in the mantle of civilization. Why are you ascendant, and why are we not? I think it's because I have Ben Franklin. That would be my guess. I mean, what are you gonna do if it's Ben Franklin, you know? Are those barbarians just standing right there? Yes, they are. Oh, goodness. Wow, it's a good thing I invested so heavily in such a strong military. That's great. Just get some archers, I guess. Choose crises policies. So basically, whenever there's a crisis in Civ 7, the game goes, well, time to go put out some fires. And instead of actually solving the crisis, you just gotta try to avoid being burned by the fires. Plus 100 gold to maintain military units. I hardly have any of those, I think that's okay. You basically just gotta pick the least bad ones, is my understanding of it. Ah, another volcanic eruption. If only someone could have prevented us from building all of our cities next to volcanoes. Oh well, good news everyone, now I'm only 5 over my settlement limit. I'm sorry. Wow, that's terrifying. What do you mean they have an army commander? Tongan? Encampments cannot be befriended and cannot become city-states. Well, that ruins my whole strategy, doesn't it? I guess I kind of just poke at them. Aw, another crisis policy. How wonderful. I definitely can't afford more unhappiness. Everyone is already unhappy as it is. Minus 10 gold, that would destroy me right now. Minus 5 gold for each imported resource. That one's fine. I think it's only one. Yeah. What was that sound? Oh, I think my galley died. Ah, yeah, this one over here. Figures. As it turns out, everybody else is fighting over 5% of the map, and the rest of it just goes to me. How is this fair? I mean, I'm probably falling behind in everything else except for, like, city building, because that's the only thing I've been able to focus on. But, like, if you have all of this territory, you take it. Surely. Like, and this is just a standard map, too. The standard maps are really big, you guys. Oh, a lighthouse. We can get 9 gold over here. Yes. Settlement under threat. CTHEP. Yeah, I would say so, too. I think that's sort of putting it lightly. Yeah. Oh, nice. Silk roads. Sweet. Over settlement cap. I mean, obviously. Hello, happiness. Yes, obviously. Oh, good lord. Didn't damage too much, just her dates. Whose idea was it to settle by this volcano? This gosh darn volcano over here. Whose idea was that? Don't mind me, I'm still just, shooting people. As you do. Don't mind me. Ow. Pew pew! Nice. Didn't expect to kill him. We are friends with this area now. Okay, well that's good. Look at my empire. It's just a sea of sad faces everywhere. Nobody is happy. We have the most abundant resources on the whole planet, and everybody is sad. Look how sad this city is. It's like we're right next to a volcano. Why did you do that to us? This city looks like it should be happy, but it's still sad. It's still negative 24. Well, anyways. None of these are good. All of these are bad. I think I need to do that one. Negative 75% gold? I'd rather do inferior tactics. Oh, that is so bad. Well, at least there's no villains around any of our cities. At least. This is just me desperately trying to make my way too big empire just slightly happy. Like slightly. That's all I ask for. Just a little bit of happiness. Just a little bit. Just a touch. That's all I want. Trade outpost. +2 happiness to each resource tile in the town. I think I need it. Yeah. Otherwise, all of my cities are just gonna be sad forever. They're still sad. Well, I don't know why a commander is just attacking us. The crazy part is, we have so much land, I would totally send out more settlers if I could. Yeah, I would love to put some of these specialists down, but people are gonna get even more sad and upset. But specialists are pretty cool because you can basically get bonus resources, is the way I think of it. Like this one gives us +3.5 science and +5 culture. That's worth it. Surely that's worth it. I like how they're all just fighting each other and leaving me alone. That's the way I like it. Yeah. Nice. They let me finish building a wonder. The Great Steel. Ooh, look at this building animation. But I love that. Oh my gosh. It's like the animations they had in Civ 5. That's so good. A world broken. The scourge has ended and the world yet turns. So they gave up, huh? Typical? I was about to say typical barbarian L, and then I realized how absolutely brain rot that would be for me to say. A typical brain rot L. And the Antiquity Age comes to an end.
And Greece flourished because it chose its partners well.
Now we're just gonna look at some statues and some buildings. I'd say we chose our partners well too. And... nice. I do like the system they have where like you actually gain unlocks the more that you play Civ. Alright, now we're in the exploration age. Anyways, that's where I'm gonna leave this video. Thanks bunch to for Access and 2K for getting me early access to Sid Meier's Civilization 7 Founders Edition and for sponsoring this video. And thank you for watching.